Welcome back, Fanatics. My name is Pharrell Fanatic, and today we will be continuing Ace Academy. It's been a while since I jumped on this game, but I'm excited to be back into it. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. What do I feel like doing now? Oh, I messed with my mic on my headphones. Alright. Who should I talk to? If I remember correctly, we were trying to get with Yuuna. If this turns out to be some kind of weird dating sim, which I think it might be. So let's go with Yuuna. I was browsing a list of clubs and the classes earlier, and Ace offers a cooking club. I remember Nikki mocking me, saying I should join when she first started her club, but maybe that isn't such a bad idea. The look on her face would be priceless if I offered to cook and it was edible. I'll go check it out. The cooking class is held in the culinary building, and enter a classroom filled with multiple cooking stations already set up with ingredients. It kind of reminds me of a chemistry lab, but with stoves and ovens. At the corner of the room, I spot Yuuna and claim the station beside her. Hello, Yuuna! It's a nice apron you got there. Oh, there's not a voice actor? I click it. Oh, crap. She blinks in surprise!
Oh, hey!
Oh, there it goes.
Are you part of the cooking club?
Nah, I'm just dropping in today.
Me too. What brings you here?
Oh, really? I'd like to make a meal for Nikki.
Nikki?
Oh, she's my younger sister.
I didn't know you have a sister.
Yep, she loves to cook, but I thought maybe I'd give her a break and make her something instead. Yuuna smiles.
You sound like a really thoughtful big brother.
It's because we are, obviously. What about you? What brings you here?
Since I quit the SBA, I've got a lot of extra time.
SBA?
So I've been trying out some of the other clubs Ace offers.
Let me fix my headphones. Give me a second. It's bugging me. When did you quit the SBA?
Right around when I got Dachu as your sponsor.
Last night. This is weird stuff. Her voice holds the edge of finality. It's clear she doesn't want to talk about this further. Anything catch your interest?
A couple, but I'm still weighing my options. Besides, it's fun trying new things.
It's storming outside and my allergies are it. Ugh, it sucks. The student instructor arrives and everyone breaks away from the conversations to Santa Station. I just bit my tongue. Ow! It hurt.
Welcome, everyone!
You're way too excited, bro. He goes through a short message explaining who he is and the rules and structure of the club.
Now that that's out of the way, today we will be learning how to make kasutera. If you haven't already done so, please put on your aprons.
What's kasutera? I'll slip off my blazer and tie the apron around my waist.
First, we will preheat the oven to 160 degrees. And don't forget to line your pan with parchment paper.
Isn't that a little low? Oh, right, it's in Celsius.
For our dry ingredients, we will have 1 cup and 2.5 tablespoons of bread flour and 1 cup of sugar. The wet ingredients will have 6 eggs and 5 tablespoons of honey diluted with 2.5 tablespoons of water.
Okay. At least there aren't that many ingredients. As instructed, I measure out the ingredients. Wait, I forgot to preheat the oven. What temperature should it be? Oh, hey! Oh, crap! The timer! Woo! I preheat the oven oven to 160 degrees. The instructor continues to provide instructions, and I follow as best I can. While looking at as my gaze wanders to Yuuna, she's carefully pouring flour to her measuring cup and leveling it off before dumping it in the bowl. She looks so adorable! Her tongue sticks out slightly as she concentrates. I try to hold back a chuckle when she glances at me. There's a smudge of flour on her cheek and I can't hold back my smile. She matches my grin before turning back to her ingredients. I refocus on my own station. Add the sugar. The only thing left is to add the honey. How much water ought to use? Oh, F! I didn't pay attention! Oh, it's 2.5!
Once you add the last of
I
your
should've paid
flour,
attention.
mix the ingredients until combined. Be careful not to overmix.
Crap!
Pour the batter into your pan and let it bake for 35 minutes.
As instructed. I should have paid attention. I add the last of my flour to the mixture and continue to mix it. What counts as over mixing anyway. How do I know if I mixed just the right amount or too much? Using my wooden spoon, I poke around to see if there are any flour chunks left. Nope. I guess that means my batter is ready to go in the oven. I set the timer for, 35 minutes. Pay attention to that time, folks. 35 minutes. Now just to wait and see. I feel stupid. Once my timer dings, I carefully remove the cake from the oven and bake them evenly so some of the sides spilling over the pan. I think it might be a little darker on one side too. Does that mean it burned? I guess only one day. One way to find out. I pry it out of the pan. Yeah, I pry the pan onto my plate. Some of the edges got stuck to the parchment paper when I removed it, so there are patches of yellow exposed with the darkest brown layer. Yuuna carefully sets her cake from the plate. It's a perfect loaf with a golden brown top and light yellow sides. She glances over at my cake and she hides her smile with a cough. The instructor begins taste testing in my row in the back of the room. He reaches me before Yuuna.
It didn't quite come out the way you expected, did it? But let's see how it tastes.
Telling the truth. He puts a fork full of cake in his mouth. He chews thoughtfully.
It's not quite right. There's something a little off about the taste and texture.
Must have gotten some ingredient measurements wrong. It's the flour, I think. Oh, they're diluted. Next time I'll pay more attention to the recipe. Yuuna smiles. How was I supposed to know?
That's not bad for a first try.
The instructor stops at Yuuna's station next.
This is a beautiful cake. I can't wait to see how it tastes.
Yuuna's face lights up in anticipation as the instructor takes a bite. He pauses, trying to keep his face calm, then gulps heavily.
How is it?
His voice trembles with hope. And the instructor's voice is hoarse as he chokes out his next words. Oh no.
Practice makes perfect.
What?
Ooh. Let me try. I'll take a bite.
How is it?
It's like if sugar and plaster had a baby together and let it sit out in the sun until every drop of moisture was baked out of it. Oh no! How do I put this nicely? Practice makes perfect. Oh no!
Could it really be so bad?
Yuuna grabs the fork and stuffs a piece in her mouth. She grimaces and sighs deeply.
Practice does make perfect.
Now I feel bad now. The instructor moves on to another station while Yuuna pouts at her rejected cake. Well, aside from the result of your baking, what did you think of this
It
class?
was fun, but surprisingly challenging.
She glances at her cake again and mutters under her breath.
Where did I go wrong?
I'm going to stick with this as your new extra... You going to stick with this as your new extracurricular activity?
I don't know. I want to keep checking out other clubs.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
It looks like other students are trying each other's cakes. You want to try some?
Sure. You and I walk around the room, try some of the other cakes with varying results. Once we taste them all, we head out. Ooh, we got lots of cake. Cake is good. I'm in the pilot's lounge watching the Japan vs. China gear playoff match. The lounge is packed with students as it's a highly anticipated game. Many shout at the TV, but I watch in silence, sipping my drink and enjoying the ambience.
Exciting game, right?
Who the hell? Oh, that's that guy. I glance up in surprise, but nod. Akira grins and sits down in the seat across from me. Although he seems like a nice guy, we don't talk very often, so it's unusual he's approached me. I suppose I do have a really good view of the TV, though. A string of boos and yells fill the room as China takes out one of Japan's gears. People are really getting into it this time.
Yeah, it was predicted that this year China was going to be a strong opponent for Japan, and it looks like that's coming true.
Is that why there's such a big turnout? I gesture to the crowded room. Akira nods.
This is the first year that China's even made it this far in the playoffs. Everyone's watching to see who will come out on top.
Okay. Who do you think will win? He doesn't even hesitate.
Japan. What do you think?
Japan. Why not? Go for it. Especially Japan. China might be catching up, but their technology hasn't reached the same innovative standards as Japan's. Plus, this year's lineup is a completely new team, so they don't have the same player advantage as Japan's seasoned team.
I agree.
He gives me a long look. I wonder what he's thinking.
Speaking of matches, I believe congratulations are in order for you and your team.
Me? Your team is still holding the #1 spot on the leaderboards.
Sure, but you guys are quickly catching up. You started out at rank 21, but you've already made it to rank 11.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about it. We're going against an even better team this week since Strike X got disqualified.
Yeah, the school is taking no chances with them.
What do you mean? I'm actually curious about this. Akira blinks.
You didn't hear?
No.
The team lead and one of his starting pilots got into a huge fight, and they did not hold back. I mean, there were some serious injuries, so both members obviously couldn't compete.
Oh boy. Why did they fight?
The leader decided to sideline his starting pilot, and his pilot didn't like that.
They're the same team. Couldn't they just talk it out? I'm sure the leader had a reason. Akira shrugs.
I don't know all the details, but my guess is that there probably wasn't a good reason to sideline the pilot. Either way, because the fight escalated to the degree in which Ace had to get involved, the school is currently investigating the team.
Oof. That's crazy stuff.
Yeah. Who are you going up against now?
Ona Begeisha.
Oh, May's team.
Yeah, I hear they're strong. Akira nods.
They are, but so are you. In fact, I'm really looking forward to my match with you.
That might still be while considering my team's rank.
Right, but you guys have been on a winning streak, haven't you?
Yeah?
Because of that, your matchmaking rating, or MMR, is actually higher than your earned rank.
Oh.
That tends to happen with outliers like being an undefeated team.
We're gonna do like 2 games, right? What he says makes sense, plus I'm not gonna question Akira about how undefeated works.
I have a feeling that if you beat Ona Bugeisha, it won't be long before we face each other on the field.
I'm still curious if this guy's really a nice guy or is it all an act. We won't go easy on you. Don't get too comfortable in that #1 spot. Akira merely smiles. You continue to watch the game in silence. After a while, Akira stands.
I wish I could watch the end of this match, but I've got to head to class. I'll see you later.
I nod. Bye, bro. After Akira leaves, I check my phone and notice I text from Show. Don't forget tomorrow we'll be getting our game on at the beach. Meet 3 at 1. God, I can't talk today. As if I could forget that. I shove my phone back into my pocket and watch the rest of the game. Hopefully Japan won. In the end, Japan won with just 1 gear left standing. Oof. Oof, that's pretty bad. I still got some time before I head home tonight. You know, let's talk to Valerie. I wonder what Valerie is up to. I dial her number and wait for her to answer.
Hello?
Hey Valerie, you busy?
Yeah, I'm about to go meet a friend for some coffee.
I have a feeling I know who that is. You mean me?
Of course.
Oh, whoo! Dang, girl!
I'll meet you at the cafe in front of the bookstore.
Forward. Sounds like a plan. I'll see you in a bit. Why don't I pick this up and I'll take a drink? Ooh, au revoir. Stupid voice, I apologize. I'll make my way to the cafe. Valerie is waiting for me in a booth by the time I arrive. Am I in camera? It could be better, but whatever.
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Ow, quick with the puppy cheek. You, lady? Ha! Stirred up. Not even gonna grace her with an answer.
Well,
I don't respond. Valerie watched me and smirks.
you like what you see?
Oh! Oh! Who should I pick, guys? You know what? I like Yuuna. Yuuna's my choice, so no, sorry. That seemed better. Oh, that's also mean! Oh, could have put that in a completely different way, dude. Valerie laughs.
Sure, that's why you can't keep your eyes off me.
Man, I set myself up for that, not gonna lie. I quickly look away. Have you ordered yet?
No, I was waiting for a certain someone to get their butt over here.
So, what I'm hearing is you want to see my butt. No, that's not what she said. Valerie smirks.
Give me a twirl then.
Oh! It's getting a bit interesting in here. I put the Maximus in Gluteus Maximus. Without hesitation, I jumped to my feet and gave her a leisurely turn, then turned into a small wiggle for good measure. Valerie works hard to keep a straight face.
That just made the loot worth it.
I should not have done that. I knew it would. I flip up in the menu and take a minute to read my options. Valerie and I both place our orders. Then she pulls out a pencil and sketchbook. What are you doing?
Not me, you.
Wait, what? Huh? She pushes the sketchbook towards me and grins playfully.
I want you to draw me like one of you French girls.
Oh my god. What the hell is this game? Oh man. I can try. I pick up the pencil awkwardly. I don't even know where to start. I'm never good at drawing. I haven't really done this
That's
before.
okay. I'll help you since it's your first time.
All these sexual innuendos. She leans in onto the table, rests her chin on her hand, and flashes me a warm smile. Thinking this has been cue to start drawing, I clumsily trace the pencil around the edge. As hard as I try, my own coordinated fingers cannot illustrate what my eyes see.
Are you done yet?
Valerie speaks through her teeth, trying not to disturb her pose. No. I continue to sketch. After a few minutes, Valerie tries again.
Now.
No, still no. She waits another couple of minutes.
Now?
She's a terrible art subject. Calm down, it'll be done when it's done. She sighs heavily.
The things I have to do for you.
This girl. Guess you forgot. You're the one who asked me to draw you. You can't watch these things.
Shouldn't you be concentrating? What are you doing talking to me?
You are the one talking to me.
If you spent more time on your drawing and less time blaming me for things, you'd be done by now.
This woman is a nerve-wracking person. I glare at her. She winks before returning to her pose. You fall silent as I work on the drawing. Valerie stares confidently at me, never looking away when I glance up at her. For some reason, that makes me even more nervous. I push away my embarrassment and focus on her features. For all the times I've looked at her, I've never really seen, haven't really seen just how perfectly her features flow into each other. Wow, words. First time I've noticed just how truly beautiful she is, and my face flushes from the thought. Hey, watch it! Next time I glance up at Valerie, her smile looks more genuine. I know she saw me blush, and that makes me blush even more. After a few minutes, I drop my pencil. Okay, done. Valerie breaks from her pose.
Let me see.
Push forward the sketchbook. I wonder if she liked that I drew her. With big old titty. Ah! I'm gonna get so much trouble for this. She stands in the drawing and her eyes glow wide in wonder. She doesn't react right away, and I'm worried that she doesn't like it. Then unexpectedly, she looks down at herself and holds her hands over her chest, as if comparing them with something. Suddenly, she grabs her breasts and begins to lift and push them. Oh my lord! In public? Whoa, wait, what are you doing?
I don't know what I was doing earlier, but if that's what I look like, I need to do that more often.
My face burns as she continues to play with her chest. Oh my god. Although I'm reluctant to make her stop, I don't need her attracting attention to herself and giving people the wrong idea. I can give you a hint. She pauses and looks at me expectantly. Why don't you lean over the table to get a better look at the drawing? Valerie blinks and smirks and leans forward so I can see the top of her cleavage. Oh my god! Oh no! What have I gotten myself into?
Like this?
Perfect! I'm sure she noticed I'm not looking at her face.
You're a pervert.
I feel bad. Yuuna, I'm sorry. There's a smile on her face as she doesn't move from her position. Valerie glances at the time and wrinkles her nose.
I've got class soon.
Good. Don't sound so excited about it.
It's not a fun one.
Which one is it?
Introduction to art history.
Oof, that's fair. Don't you like art?
I do. And since I also like history, I thought this would be a good choice for one of my electives.
So why the disappointment?
Well, it turns out that although I like history and I like actually creating art, learning about other people creating art is not as fun.
That's fair, that's fair. So, watching me create art for you was not fun either? She smirks.
That doesn't count. I was part of the creative process.
Fair enough. That's true. She glances again at the time and gathers her things.
Okay, I've got to head out.
I nod. I gotta head out. After we pay for our drinks, we head our separate ways, but not before I catch Valerie finally sneak another peek at my drawing. Nice. Oof. That was an awkward thing, man. It's quiet in the house when I arrive home. I guess no one's here. It's no surprise that Uncle Kaito's still at work. But I would have expected Nikki to be home by now. She's been spending more and more time at our cooking club. It must be going really well. Oh, I miss Nikki. We were cleaning my bike, by the way. Should take advantage of the quiet and study. As I head upstairs, a blonde head peeks around the corner.
Is that you, big bro?
Oh, there's Nikki. Pause at the top of the stairs. Oh, I didn't know you were home. Nikki grins mischievously.
Is it because for once I wasn't slaving away in the kitchen waiting for you to come back?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, ooh, let's not do that one. Good function. Whoa! Funny! Let's not do that. No, it was way too quiet. No, nothing like that. It's just no way the house can be this quiet if you're home.
Hey!
What?
I'm always quiet.
Is that what you call quiet?
It was quiet before you got home, which means you're the one who brings the noise.
Nikki grins.
Anyway, before you so rudely distracted me, I had a question for you.
What is it?
Can you give me a ride to the beach tomorrow?
Why? I blink at her. How did you know I was going to the beach?
Because tomorrow is Umiko's festival?
How do you know about that? Nikki stares at me as if I have two heads.
Because I live in Isokaze. Did you know about this?
Not exactly. Sho didn't specify why we were going when he invited me.
And you didn't bother to ask.
Oops. Do I really need a reason to go to the beach?
Fair point. Well, if you want to know, tomorrow is a festival to honor Umiko, the protector of Isokaze. A long time ago, the Dragon King threatened to drown the island if Umiko didn't marry him. So when she agreed to live with him in his underwater castle, she stole his magical pearl and now uses it to control the waves.
Interesting. I wonder if that's an actual historical thing. I'll look into it. Huh, that's pretty cool. How did you learn about this?
You know I've always loved mythologies.
That's true.
So, can you take me or not?
Sure, are we leaving at 10:45? Your face falls.
Oh,
Why? Oh.
well, my friends aren't going to be there until later.
So hitch a ride with them.
I don't really feel comfortable asking them.
I mean, that's fair. Some girls aren't uncomfortable with that. Some people in general are uncomfortable with that, honestly. Fine, you can come with
But
me.
you're going so early.
Then take the bus. She smiled sweetly.
When I said early, I actually meant that's perfect.
Yeah! Get! That's what I thought. Nikki cranes her neck to peek down at the stairs behind me.
You hungry yet?
A bit, yeah.
Me too. Come on, let's go downstairs and see what we have.
She moves past me and flies down the stairs. I follow her slowly. So slur my words, apparently. Nikki and I whip up a quick dinner, then I spend the rest of the night looking up more information about the festival before going to bed. I flip around in bed, too excited to settle down before I finally drifting off to sleep. Every time. Jesus. Can't help it. I wake up energized and throw off the blankets before getting dressed. Since we're going directly to the beach, I decide to wear my swim trunks and a shirt. Nikki is waiting for me downstairs. She's wearing a cover up and has a bag slung over her shoulder.
Finally.
You going to the beach in that? Hey, I'm on time for once.
So, I've been awake for at least an hour.
Why did you get up so early? Nikki beams and fidgets with excitement.
How could I sleep when I have such a fun day ahead of me?
Okay, that's fair. Her bag jostles as she fidgets. What's in the bag?
Just beach stuff, extra clothes, towels, sunscreen, you know.
I don't believe you. That's actually pretty smart.
I know.
Nikki presses me towards the door.
Come on, let's go already.
Alright, let me just grab my keys. Jeez. After collecting my things, Nikki and I climb on my bike and we hit the road. Better wear helmets. Is that a law in Japan? Good question. And Nikki hops off my bike as soon as I park and sprints out towards the sand. Alright, fun story about me. I don't like sand. It gets in weird places. I don't like where it gets. Yeah. Wait! She either doesn't hear me or ignores me. Of course, that means I'm stuck carrying all the stuff. Besides, sling the bag over my shoulder and follow her. As I walk in the sand, I scan the beach for my friends, but I don't see anyone I recognize. You must also be the first ones here.
Oh, son, we've missed you.
There's always a sun. But okay. We had a sun back home, too.
It's not the same.
How? She continues to skip and dance in the sand and twirls in a cartwheel. She grins at me. It's like having a puppy. I wait for Nikki to get tired, but she seems to have endless energy. Nikki! She just laughs and does another cartwheel.
Come on, come join me, bro.
We should set up.
I'll do that later.
She pauses and grins mischievously.
Or maybe you don't know how to do cartwheels.
It's on. I know how.
Prove it.
Knew it! Okay! Alright then, let's stand back and let the master show you how it's done. I kick off my shoes and drop the bag. Windmill in my arms, I push my legs off of the ground and try to lift in the air. They make it almost halfway before losing momentum and I fall to the side off balance. Licky's laugh rings in my ears.
Good one, bro. You really showed me.
It worked better in my head.
If only the rest of you understood physics as well as your head does.
Rude. As we both catch our breath, Nikki glances at the forgotten bag.
Well, let's just set up here.
Okay. Leaves lay on a towel from the bag. Nikki pulls her cover up over her head, revealing a frilly two-piece. Oh, that's kind of cute. You're wearing something sensible. I breathed a sigh of relief. I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, good, you're wearing that.
Okay.
Again, she's supposed to be 17. She does not look 17. I'll give her 15. No, it's a good thing. It's sturdy.
What?
What if you've been wearing something like that? I point to a woman wearing a string bikini. Any guy could come up and accidentally pull the string of that, and the whole top would fall off. The voice trails off. Let's imagine the string slipping down a woman's shoulders, bring her voluptuous tatas, badongas. Nikki wrinkles her nose.
Yeah, next time keep your weird fantasies to yourself.
As Nikki and I finish setting up, we're greeted by a familiar face.
Hey!
Hi, look. I forgot her name. Mayu's looking pretty cute. A breathless Sho stands before us carrying a large umbrella. Mayu stands beside him. Hey Sho, did you run all the way over here? He could have used the gas, so Mayu answers for him.
Yeah, he saw you from the car and raced down here to say hi.
Nice. That's my bro. You didn't have to...
I thought I saw you with another cute girl and had to get a closer
That's my
look to be
sister,
sure.
bro! Oh. Alright. Nikki giggles. I instinctively step in front of her.
Aren't you gonna introduce me?
Don't hit on my sister! I don't like the tone you're taking.
You mean this very innocent and non-threatening tone?
That's not the vibe I'm getting.
Isn't he your friend? I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, the pretty lady gets it.
Nikki giggles again. Nikki, stop enjoying this.
Sometimes you just need to calm down, big bro.
Your sister? Sorry.
Thank
I
you.
didn't know.
I watch her warily as Nikki steps forward.
Don't mind him. I'm Nikki.
I'm Sho, and this is Mayu.
Hi.
She smiles and gives a short wave.
Hey.
Suddenly we hear a shout in the distance. Following the source of the sound, I glance over and see Kaiori hovering over a cowering man. He has his hands up defensively. Kaiori snatches the camera out of his hands, fidgets with it, and throws it back at him. The man scoops up the camera, stumbles to his feet, and runs away. Took a picture of her, didn't he? As the man flees, Kaiori walks towards the water before chucking something in the waves. We stare dumbfounded, watching the scene unfold. Kaiori spots us as she turns away from the water and stomps towards us. I can practically see the steam rising out of her ears. Show size.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Uh-oh. Mayu nods.
Aren't you overreacting a little?
Nikki's voice wavers as Kaiori approaches, betraying her confidence. Yikes. Hey, Kaiori!
Can you
believe that guy?
Her voice trembles from anger. What happened?
That pervert was taking pictures of younger girls. I made him promise never to do it again.
Nice.
Then took out his memory card and threw it into the ocean for good
You know
measure.
it's just gonna come back, right? Maybe it won't work, but it's gonna come back. Anyway, Nikki eyes Kaori with wonder, then elbows me.
Wow, she's not scary at all. At least not like you described her.
Way to go, sis! You ratted me out! Kaori whirls on me, a fierce scowl plastered her face. She notices Nikki, her expression softens to one of curiosity.
Who are you?
Nikki beams.
Oh, I'm Nikki.
Kaori continues to stare until Nikki points to me.
My sister.
Kaori raises an eyebrow.
Really? Wow, you're lucky. You two look nothing alike.
That's messed up! I don't like you right now.
Thanks.
What a douche! Oh no! Thanks. We answer simultaneously. Nikki and I blink at each other, surprised and speak at the same time.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean? Show laughs.
I'm pretty sure Kaori meant Nikki's lucky she doesn't look like you.
That's messed up, bro. I'm sad by this start of events. Thanks for having my back, bro.
No problem, Broseph.
Shut up. Nikki giggles.
I like Cowdy.
Coyote. Coyote stammers out her reply as her cheeks tinge pink.
Oh! Thanks.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, Yuna's here! Wow, Yuuna! You were definitely here! We collectively turn around at the sound of Yuna's voice. I was to respond to her, but my voice gets caught in my throat. Never before have I been so thankful that the bikini was invented. Judging by the silence, everyone hears and tranced as I am. Yuuna fidgets under our gaze and automatically wraps her arm around herself.
Is everything alright?
Like everyone else, Nikki's gaze is fixated on Yuuna. She looks down her own chest and back at Yuuna. Oh no!
Life is so unfair.
Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
What?
Gentle poke from my side snaps me back to reality. Huh?
I see.
See what? She glances down and shuffles her feet.
So that's what you like.
Oh! What are you talking about? Huh? I don't follow.
You know?
I really don't. My eyes widen.
Really?
Seriously, what are you talking about? I totally know. She smiles.
Nothing.
Interesting, guys. Nikki grabs my arm and pulls me over to Yuuna, who still looks nervous.
You're being so rude, big bro. You didn't even introduce me to your friend.
Alright, this is my sister, Nikki. Yuuna smiles, clearly relieved. Oh,
I'm Yuuna. Nice to meet
wonder
you.
why.
Nice to meet you too. Sorry about earlier.
Yuuna waves away the apology.
It's fine. So, where are we sitting?
I'm about to answer when a sudden weight on my back throws me off balance. What? Stumble? Stumble! With a yelp, I lose my footing and we... Hey! Whoa! What just happened? Hang on! What just happened?
Claiming my spawn.
Alright, hang on. That was weird. Whoa! Game, why are you skipping?
I'm Yuuna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet.
Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it's jumping like that.
It's fine.
I had no idea what happened.
So, we're...
About to answer when it hit my back. I don't know, stumble? Okay, that's what happened. I think I clicked it too many times and it just skipped a bunch. That was weird. When with the yelp, I lose my footing. We both topple onto the sand. With the still on my back, a lock of blonde hair brushes my cheek as Valerie leans over to look at me. Still on my... Whoa! Whoa!
Did you miss me?
Kaori marches over and confronts Valerie before I can respond.
What do you think you're doing?
Claiming my spawn.
Nikki crosses her arms and pounces at Valerie.
Do you always jump on the first guy you see?
Woo! Oh, crap! Shots fired! I'm surprised by the disapproval dripping in her voice. Valerie slides off of me and gives me a wink.
Just the cute ones.
This is gonna be interesting. Show grins.
Then you should have jumped on me instead.
That's my bro stuff right there. She presses a finger on her lips and looks innocently at Show.
Oh, I thought Mayu would have already done that.
Oh crap, dude! Whoa! Oh!
We're just friends.
Oh yes! Oh, that's good. Valerie tries to hide the blush on her face while Show interjects. Valerie grins impishly. Wow, that's weird.
Oh, well, if that's the case,
She jumps back to her feet.
get ready because you're next.
What? Are you serious?
Show, you made the joke. Go for it. Follow through. Show's face a mixture of trepidation and hope as Valerie readies herself to leap. Before she jumps, Valerie pauses and glances at Mayu.
Really?
Mayu blinks.
Oh, never mind. Just kidding, Sho. I already made my choice for today.
Interesting. I'm wondering if my decisions on the game so far could change anything here. Probably not, but we'll see. Valerie winks at me and I blush.
Aw, you got my hopes up.
Valerie laughs and is about to reply when her attention locks onto Yuuna.
Oh my god!
Valerie hops closer to Yuuna and leans towards her chest. Oh no!
Where have you been hiding these this whole time?
Jesus. Yuna's mouth hangs open in shock.
I would like to know this too.
Show! No! Bad! Kaori bats Show on the arm. Yes!
Stop being a pervert!
Ow! I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Oh no. Yuna's desperately trying to cover herself.
Can we please focus on something else? Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Me too.
Sure.
Show seems a little reluctant in his agreement.
So, where are we going to sit?
Oh, Nikki and I already started setting up right here.
It's not too close and not too far from the water.
Sounds good to me.
Everyone nods and begins to lay out their towels. We're lounging around on our towels, enjoying the sun when a sharp squeal interrupts my tranquility.
Nikki!
Right. Nikki bolts up. Oh no, her friends are gonna hit on me, aren't they? Nikki bolts upright, Jesus, and waves to her friends as they race towards her.
You're here.
Of course. We said we were going to be here, didn't we?
Her friend lowers her voice.
Are you hanging out with your brother?
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to come with us to the temple? No,
Aw, why not?
he's busy.
The two girls stare at me.
He doesn't look busy.
One of us raises kneels and grabs my arm. Hey!
You should come. It'll be so fun.
Again, they're supposed to be 17, right? It's still not good. The other friend grabs my other arm.
Yeah, you can walk with me.
This is bad.
What? No, I got here first.
Oh god, not again.
So, he obviously prefers me.
No, What is wrong with you two?
Nikki steps in and drags the two girls off of me. They blink at her in surprise.
I don't understand. Didn't you say you and he don't? Yes. Then why are you so upset? Because he's my brother.
They look at each other and seem to come to an understanding.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Huh?
Ah. What? Don't I know?
That Nikki really...
Nikki claps her hands over her friend's mouth.
What couple of weirdos, am I right?
What was some weird stuff going on? That's how it's not what I think it is. She pulled the girls roughly to their feet, much to their dismay, and pushes them away from me.
Gee, look at the time. We better get going. I'll get a ride back with these two, so, I'll see you at home. Bye!
I hear a faint protest from Nikki's friends as she hurries them away. Meanwhile, my friends have been eerily silent. That's until I glance over to a circle of frowns. What?
I had no idea you were so popular.
Yuna's bright eyes are dull with disapproval. I don't know why they like me so much.
Do you know how old those girls are?
Thank you! They came onto me! I looked around for a friendly face, and my gaze lands on Sho. Come on, Sho, buddy, you're with me, right?
I misjudged you.
Oh no. I can't tell if he means that in a good or bad way. Mayu watches me silently. My face is a mask, but I see curiosity in her eyes. I wonder if she believes that this isn't my fault. Valerie latches onto my arm.
You know, if you wanted a younger girl, you only had to ask.
Ask who? Really? Did you have something in mind? Valerie bats her eyelashes at me. Is there something in your eye? She sighs and lets go of my arm.
Never mind.
This is sufficiently awkward. So, the beach, yeah. How about we go swimming? Mayu brightens up at the idea.
Yes! Swimming!
I added a word up there, I don't know why. Sho, she grabs Sho. Oh, she grabs Sho and races towards the water. Sho stumbles behind her. Ooh!
Hey, slow down.
Nice. Kaori and Valerie glance at each other, then jump. They grin and jump to their feet. They speed behind the pair and leap into the water with glee. Hey, wait for us! Yuuna and I follow behind and reach the shore. I slowly wade into the sea and enjoy how the water cools my hot skin. She says.
Come on, Yuuna. What are you waiting for?
Yuuna sticks towards the shore and watches nervously as the water laps at her knees.
That's okay.
You
I'll
can't swim,
just
can
stay
she?
here. Do you know how to swim? Yeah.
Sho and Mayu swim over and stand next
What
to
is it,
Kaori.
Don't worry about it. I'm very happy
She-
right here.
Aw, hanging out by yourself is no fun.
The water and I don't really get along well.
Are you scared? Here, you can walk with me.
Mayu stretches out her hand, smiles encouragingly at Yuuna. As everyone tries to cajole Yuuna into the water, I'm acutely aware of the sudden lack of Valerie.
Well, it's more like...
Valerie, don't do it! Yuuna plunges face first in the water and disappears below the waves. Yuuna! Everyone lunges towards her just as she resurfaces, her back towards us. Yuuna, are you okay? I swear, game. I swear. I freaking swear! And that's where I'm gonna leave the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.